happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. Let's go ahead and listen to John Lennon and Yoko Ono. We're going to listen to their track Happy Christmas, War is Over. I do not believe that this is off of an album, from what I could tell, but it was released in 1971. Of course, continuing on with our winter snowy holiday theme. It's all kind of wrapped up a little bit in here. But this track was recommended by a couple people here. Brother Martin Dolly, OSB. I believe that Mikey recommended this as well. And I want to say that I've seen this pop up a few times in the comments below, but I don't have anyone else written down here. But there may very well be more than just you two, even though I do think you two. And so with that, let's go ahead and pull it up right now. We'll give this a listen, give it a whirl, and at the end, we'll talk about what we heard. Well, let's go.
Happy Christmas, Kyoko.
Happy Christmas, Julian.
So this is Christmas.
Really great use of the choir there, and all the children's voices, of course, just filled with joy and this innocent glee. Really enjoyed their part in the track. And first of all, I don't know what I expected listening to this, but this was much more powerful than I thought it was, than I expected it to be. Much more emotional. There's something kind of heart-tuggingly beautiful in there, which is really nice. We're going to look into that a little bit more, as I think that some of the lines are alluding to something else, talking about red, white, or the white and black, the red and yellow. We'll see. Obviously, great singing with John here. The choir, excellent. I believe that Yoko is inside the choir singing as well. Of course, we heard both of them in the beginning. And I do believe that the lyrics, only because I do know that Julian is Lennon's son, that's probably them saying Happy Christmas to their children, Kyoko and Julian. So that's a nice little touch, especially nicely bookended at the end with the children all shouting Happy Christmas. And it's a nice little celebration there at the end. But the music, just incredibly and thoroughly dramatic. I really like how it rises, how powerful it is. And like I said, it's much stronger emotionally than I thought it would be. I actually thought it was going to be something like, for lack of a better word, a simple, traditional Christmas pop song. But there's more to it, at least musically. But once again, what should I have expected from John Lennon, member of the Beatles? Like, really, what should I have? I should have expected that. But incredibly powerful. And I also really like how in the verse, well, let me start with the chorus. The chorus is big, duh. The choir is there, backing up John, duh. But what I like is how it moves into the verse. The choir is still there, engaged with the verse. This time not on top of John, but in a more of a sing-song way. When John will throw out a line, and then the chorus comes out right after him. Then John will throw out the next line, the chorus comes out right after him. Just throwing a little bit of emphasis on what John's saying. So I just like the way that was done in the track as well. Now, let's get into these lyrics here. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. So this is Christmas, I hope you had fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. So I do like that question of now we're near the end of the year. What have you done? Offering a little bit of self-reflection to ourselves. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. So I do like that. Yeah, it's a simple sentiment, hoping for a good new year. But the thought there, without any fear. There's something behind it, right? Fear of what? So this is Christmas. War is over. For weak and strong, if you want it. The rich and the poor ones, war is over. The road is so long, now. And so Happy Christmas, war is over. For black and for white, if you want it. For yellow and red ones, war is over. Let's stop all the fight now. Of course, you can break that down and just focusing, for example, on the children's part. War is over if you want. War is over now. War is over if you want. War is over now. Now, when was this song released? Because I'm sure this was about Vietnam probably, right? 1971? It has to be about Vietnam, I would imagine. Which is going to lend itself further into the message. When he says for yellow and red ones, I would imagine that's probably talking about the two sides of the Vietnam War and the conflict and everything. That's a guess, I don't know. And then the lyrics from that point on just repeat. So it's both a holiday and Christmas song, yes, but there's also a little bit of extra sauce thrown in there as well. Let's look into the Wikipedia article, as it is quite thorough. looking at it. It says, Happy Christmas, War is Over was the culmination of more than 2 years of peace activism undertaken by John Lennon and Yoko Ono that began with the bed-ins they convened in March and May 1969. The song's direct antecedent, which I don't think I've ever heard that word before, was an international multimedia campaign launched by the couple in 1969 at the height of the counterculture movement and protest against the Vietnam War that primarily consisted of renting billboard space in 12 major cities around the world that declared, "War is over if you want it. Happy Christmas from John and Yoko." I like that a lot. I think that that's really cool that they did that. Recognizing the accessibility and popular appeal that made the single Imagine a commercial success, Lennon concluded, "Now I understand what you have to do. Put your political message across with a little honey." A little sauce, right? Yeah, a little sauce. You put a little sauce in it. So there you go with the actual kind of inspiration there behind the song. And then the actual recording process. He recorded a demo of the song with an acoustic guitar in New York City. Phil Spector was brought in to produce. Eventually, the Plastic Ono Band came in and laid down the instrumental and overdubs. And then you have the Harlem Community Choir, featuring 30 children, most of them aged 4 to 12, came in the studio to record backing vocals for the counter melody and sing along. That's really cool. That's good. That's really good. Hey, let me know what you guys thought of the track. Thank you for the recommendation as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed that, listening to it alongside me. Hey, I would love to read your thoughts in the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter, on the little blue bird. You can follow me. You can support me and the channel and what I do on, why did I do 3? On Patreon. And that's really it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you later, guys. Bye.